gentlemen, welcome to This Week at the Lou!
Welcome to This Week at the Lou, Special Edition Spring Fest. I'm your host, JP.
And I'm Tyra. Y'all probably noticed me from the campus profiles, but now I've been bumped up to be co-host. Marquise, he is out doing the March of Dimes, and Chase is out handling some campus obligations. So now I'm here. Yay!
All right, Tyra got promoted. All right.
Yay.
Praise the Lord for promotion. So like we said again, we're outside at the Spring Fest on the campus green of Tougaloo College. We have everything from the jumping trampoline thing.
We have water slides.
Free
we have
food,
DJs.
Ribs, crawfish. Well, it ain't here yet, but it's coming, and I'm excited about free. Okay, put your hands together for free. Praise the Lord. Free food. All right, Tougaloo College. So like we said, we're at Spring Fest, and the sun's shining. And we feel good. You know, African American women, our hair blowing the wind. We get real excited.
Yes,
got that new stuff. Got that new stuff. Yes, yes. So, what are you doing this summer, Tyra?
Well, I'm doing some summer internships at Meharry College School of Medicine, so I should be doing
You're doing big things.
Yeah, what are you doing, JK?
Nothing.
You don't got nothing to do?
I'm going to work. I got to save money. So, if you come in Jason's Deli, today's special is the muffalata. Served with chips and a pickle. This drink is $170. I'm sorry, y'all. But I be working at Jason's Deli full time, just trying to stack my dough up. Yeah. Yes, I got schoolitis. What about you?
Yeah, I'm ready to go home. Who's ready to go home?
Put your hands together. Who's ready to go home? I'm ready to go back to Chicago. Schoolitis. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's when you're just sick and tired of papers, writing, typing, and more papers. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. I'm so glad that I'm going to be back in 3 more months to go to school again and graduate to go back to school to get a master's to go back to school. Yeah. So I shouldn't be tired. I should just get real comfortable.
Yeah, we should give it up for the SAC for putting this together. They did a good job.
They coming up. Thank Eric Pitcher. They see you midnight. Where you at midnight? Yeah. He did a wonderful job this year. Yeah. Without Eric Pilcher and Chuck Patterson, we wouldn't have had all these activities. What did we do this week?
Oh, it was a drive-in movie. We saw the movie Juice, and
you know black people don't do drive-ins no more. Yeah. But it was a good turnout.
Nice. Everybody came out.
Didn't nobody shoot nobody. We just watched movie in peace.
Yeah, it was good. It was nice.
Yeah,
and we had a freestyle competition.
Yeah, that was hot. That was hot. People were spitting. Yeah, some folks was wet. Yeah, it was hot on the patio. Greeks was strutting. It was a wonderful, wonderful turnout. We had the SAC Awards, the Spring Bling. I'm talking about, we was doing big things like we was, you know, Jackson State or something.
Yeah, one more time, give it up for the SAC.
Maybe not Jackson State. Maybe not Jackson State. Maybe like we was Middlesex. Maybe not them either. But anyway, we did it big. We did it big. So, like we said, we're out at Spring Fest. If you're not here, you gonna wish you was. And if you in the dorm, you need to come on out.
It needs to be here. Come on now.
It's a little hot, but we cute, right? Check me out. Click, click. Yeah, yeah. So, we want to thank the crew for this week at the Lou. We had a wonderful season.
We did. I had fun here since I'm a freshman. This was my first time experiencing something like this. I really had a nice time doing it.
I'm a junior. I'm a veteran. Yeah. Can you say that? Veteran. Give it up for 2008. Praise the Lord. We hope to graduate. But anyway, yes, this is my 3rd year, and I enjoyed it. This has been the best year since I've been at Tougaloo College, and we've come up so far. And I'm very appreciative of Mr. Eric Pitcher, Mr. Patterson, Mrs. Jones, Dr. Fisher, the whole mass communications department. Everybody did it big. So, Spring Fest 2007.
Can't wait to start eating that crawfish now.
Where the ribs at? Where's the campus chef folks?
I know. I need to drink.
Come on now. They on time for that pizza. But they ain't never on time for the ribs. But you know what? We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have Dr. Harper and some more events and some more topics to talk to you about. So stay tuned to This Week at the Lou Special Edition Spring Fest. Welcome back to This Week at the Lou. A special edition Spring Fest 2007. We're going to open this segment up with something a little more serious. April the 16th, 2007, on Monday, the United States was shaken once again by another tragedy. Virginia Tech University, 32 students were killed today, well that day, by one student. We have Miss Rosie Harper, who's going to talk about what can happen at Tougaloo College if we were affected by the same tragedy and our mental health as an African American community. How you doing, Ms. Harper?
I'm doing great. How are you ladies doing?
I'm great. I'm glad that you came out to talk to us.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
My first question for you is, what was your initial reaction when you heard about the Virginia Tech shooting?
I think shock. Just shock, numbness, disbelief. Just didn't believe that something like that would happen on a college campus, because we normally think when students go off to colleges and universities that they're going there for education, for researching, for writing, and for extending themselves so that they can become productive citizens. So I think my initial reaction was just total disbelief, as I think was with most of the country and the world.
How do someone cope with something that traumatic?
I think it's a day-by-day reaction, with support, with love, with just going along, because so when something like that happens, there's no understanding it. And watching the television, I've seen where they have tried to rationalize irrationality, and you can't rationalize it. So I think to cope with it is we just go day by day trying to figure out what is going on, and we're listening to the news. But I think by providing support, understanding, listening to the people who were just right there affected by that tragedy are helps that they were needed. There are 5 usually stages that people will go through when they're grieving. And usually that first stage is denial, and I think that's what a lot of people would, they were saying, I just can't believe, and people were just standing still. The next stage is anger, and if you notice that most of the, on the TV, they have been angry. They're like, what was the reason for him to do this? And even though I think a lot of us see that this young man had a lot of problems, and those behaviors had been exhibited, somehow he was one of those that slipped through the loop. That people just didn't catch. The next stage usually is bargaining, and I think they were like, if this hadn't happened, then maybe we would have done this. Had I done something else, this wouldn't have happened. And I'm sure that a lot of the people there are saying, had I just went and told somebody else, had I spoke to him, had I just said, how you doing, I tried to make some contact with that young man, that things would have been different. And then usually comes depression. And you will probably find a lot of the students will be depressed, and that will take some time to recover. It's just, when you don't understand what's going on, it just takes you a while to get over that. And then the last one usually that they will go through is acceptance. And that's the realization that this did happen, there's nothing I can do about it, it's done, and you try to move on. And again, that love and support, and having someone to talk to and share how you feel, and however long that takes, having somebody to be there with you is what a person is going to need to cope with.
Okay. Well, since that incident can happen at any university, do you think that Tougaloo College students are safe here on campus?
In my opinion, we would like to think so. Unfortunately, there's no clear-cut way that we can say that students are always safe. Of course, we have safeguards. Our security work around the clock. They're here to try to ensure the safety. Student affairs have procedures in place. The counseling center has procedures in place. So we do the best that we can, and we rely a lot on students such as yourself and students who are in the audience. We rely on faculty, other staff members, because a lot of times they're the first eyes to see that there's a change in behavior with that person, that something is going on a little out of the ordinary. And I think if when you see someone, and it's not that you're ratting out on that person or turning them in, but I think it's the same as if you go somewhere and your pants is unzipped. You'd rather one person see you than everybody see you. Mm-hmm. So if you can say something to that person or refer that person to someone who has knowledge and maybe would be able to look at the behaviors that's being exhibited and see that something may be going on, I think that's a